What's up, everyone? How's it going? This is Jason, and welcome to the Jam Sessions. So today, I think I want to talk about my Coachella experience and my upcoming tour. So let's start with Coachella. Coachella was an experience. People have been asking me how it was, and I really didn't have much to say initially at first, because the first week of Coachella, well, first off, let me start about some things that I did not know. One, I did not know Coachella was 2 weeks. I've never been. Once I really started getting into doing playback and things like that, I wanted to perform at Coachella, but I've never been. So I learned that it's over 2 weeks, but it's the same artist both weeks. So if you can't go 1 week, you can go the other week and still see the same artist. So that was actually something that was cool to know. So when I got the call to go to Coachella, I was thoroughly shocked, to say the least. And by the way, I got to do Coachella with Ty Dolla $ign, which was a cool experience. He's a great guy, real chill, just a nice guy. And I enjoyed that experience. So I get the call to go to Coachella, and I have to go to LA, and I'm in LA for a week. So the first week of Coachella, I'm in LA all week because we have rehearsals. So we're doing rehearsals, creating all the tracks, and they're doing everything from choreography, like the whole shebang. And although I was in LA for a week and I got a lot of homies in LA, I really didn't talk to anyone anywhere because it was like 12-hour days, to say the least. So we were leaving our hotel at like 10 o'clock in the morning and not getting back till like 11 or 12. So all I wanted to do was just get to my hotel room and go to bed by the end of the night and get up and do it all over again. And so we rehearsed in LA, and I think that Friday, because I flew in the Saturday before. So we had load in Sunday, then we rehearsed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then I had Friday off, so I did get to chill in LA a little bit Friday, and then we drove down to Palm Springs Saturday, and we stayed in a hotel in Palm Springs Saturday, and which was 30 minutes from our hotel was 30 minutes from the grounds of Coachella. And so we get there Saturday, kind of chill Saturday, and then we performed Sunday night. So we had our sound check at like early in the morning. I think my lobby call was like 6:30 in the morning to go for a sound check. So we do sound check, get to go back to the hotel and just chill until we have to go back for our show. So the first show was cool. It was the first show, so we kind of had to work out some kinks and everything like that. But it was a cool experience. So we did that Monday morning. I drove back up to LA and flew back home. And for the second week, I ended up having to fly back to LA Thursday. And we did another session Thursday in LA, and then we drove down to Palm Springs Friday. And we had to do overnight programming. I got to chill Friday. Which was great down in Palm Springs. I just relaxed. I think I sat in the hot tub for a solid 5 hours at least. And then Saturday night, we had to do overnight programming. So we got to Coachella at like 9 o'clock that night. And I think we were there till like 1:30 in the morning. And then had to turn around and have lobby call at 6:30 to go to sound check. So it was a lot of work. So the first week, I really didn't get to do anything as far as Coachella was concerned. I was just really at where I was supposed to be, the stage that we performed on. I really didn't get to walk around. There were artists that I wanted to see, but just the way that our scheduling was set up, I wasn't able to really see any artists perform either week. But the second week, I did get to walk through and walk around and catch up with some of my friends that were also performing at Coachella. So I did get to walk around a little bit, going to a few of the EDM tents and stuff like that, and just kind of see some things after we finished our show. Oh, actually before. So that was cool to be able to experience that. Coachella was definitely interesting. It was a lot of work, but I'm grateful that I got the chance to do it. And it's crazy because it's a lot of people there, but because it's so widespread, you don't feel like you're in a cramped box. There's quite a few. I think there's at least 4 stages, and it's just very widespread. So it's a lot of people, but it's not one area where everybody's just cramped up on each other. So I definitely enjoyed that bit of it. And I think I posted a video on my YouTube channel, just some sights from Coachella. So I think the first week, Wiz Khalifa, YG, Tyga, and Leon Thomas performed on the stage with Ty Dolla $ign. In the second week, we had George Clinton, Leon Thomas again. And that was cool, just to get to see and meet some of those artists was really cool. So overall, Coachella was great. I enjoyed the opportunity to be able to do it. And if given the opportunity to do it again with another artist, I would definitely do it. It was cool. It was cool. It was definitely cool. So, and to have that many artists out there, like you can knock out seeing a few artists that you probably wanted to see all in one event. And just to meet up with some people that I know. One of my friends from here, Denver, moved to LA, and he was DJing some stuff at Coachella. So I actually got to catch up with him, and that was cool to see him doing his thing at Coachella as well. Now to tour. I'm getting ready to go on tour with Charlie Wilson. We are gearing up. I think our first date of the tour is August 27th in LA at the Hollywood Bowl. What's great is that on this tour is Charlie Wilson, Babyface, El DeBarge, and Casey from Jodeci. And so I'm just hyped. First off, Charlie Wilson is a living legend, but he's the main artist that I go out with. And then Babyface, another living legend, El DeBarge. These are all people I grew up listening to. So to be able to go on tour with all of these people, Casey, I love Jodeci. So to be able to go on tour with these people is, I'm so honored to be able to do this. So basically I'll be on tour from the end of August till mid-October. So I'm excited about that. They're still working the details out on that. I'm not sure I think we'll be on a tour bus, which I've never done a tour on a tour bus. Every tour that I've ever done, we've flown everywhere. So I'm actually excited about that if we do end up on a tour bus, to have that experience. I always said before I hung it up and came off the road, I at least wanted to do a tour on a tour bus, just to get that experience. So that's going to be cool. I'm already kind of in prep mode. We have a few more shows this month. I think we have 4 shows this month, and then we're off until the tour starts. So we're already prepping for tours. So there's a lot of things that we're implementing in these shows that we have to do kind of test runs for different things. Shout out to Akai. They sent me some gear for the tour. I got 2 controllers, one to control my video with Resolume, and then a controller for Ableton. And I'm just excited about, I've already opened them and been programming and everything to have all of my stuff set. So I'm really excited for this tour and what's going to happen. Again, I know it's going to be hard work, but I ain't never been scared of work. And when you do what you love, it's not work. It is work, but you enjoy it. So I am super excited to get out on the road. I actually enjoy the process, not just getting on the road, but I enjoy everything that leads up to that. I enjoy the process of getting everything programmed, of talking to my boys on the phone. Sometimes we're up late nights talking through things and trying to figure out the best way to do different things, and just so that we can make the shows the best that they can be. I hope you come out. It's the Cookout Tour, and we're going to be at a city near you. I hope that some of you are able to make it, and people I've never met, I'll meet on tour, and we just going to have a good time. It's over the summer, so it's going to be great. I'm excited for it, and I'm just honored. And when they announced the tour just on Instagram, just to see all of kind of like the major Instagram accounts and so many people sharing the post of the tour, I think it's going to be a great tour, and I'm just blessed. I'm telling you right now, I am blessed. Ever since I kind of stepped out and got into this world, just the doors that God has opened for me and the favor He has given me, the artists I've been able to work with, just the first. I tell people, like, I've had so many firsts since I've been out doing playback. I had never been on a cruise. I've done 3 cruises now, and I have another one in November. What else? I got to perform at the White House. That was incredible. Coachella was a first. I did the Jennifer Hudson show. That was a first. I did Good Morning America in New York. That was great. So many firsts, and there's probably more that I can't really think about at the top of my head, but I just wanted to get on here and just talk about my Coachella experience, the tour coming up, just really to encourage people, not to boast or to say, look at me, but kind of to say, look at me, but not in a boastful way. A kid that grew up in church, PK, my dad's a pastor. I come from a long line of pastors, actually, uncles and grandparents and different things like that. And to grow up in church and, as a drummer and, doing that thing and trying to do things the right way, trying to live godly character and integrity. And to just see that where I'm at now, just watch over the process of what God's doing. I want you to see me, because I want you to know that if God did it for me, He'll do it for you. And I pray that I'm an encouragement to those that not only want to get to where I'm at in this industry, within the music industry, but even whatever industry that you're in. I can show you that through hard work and consistency and prayer and trusting God and putting in the work, anything is possible. There's nothing impossible for the Lord. And I'm just honored and I'm blessed that He chose to use me in this capacity to just be a light. And even though a lot of these artists are secular artists and different things like that, I believe that God planted me in this arena to be a light. And so I'm grasping that more. I'm honing into that more, even with, if any of you follow me on Instagram, I do these Tuesday talks or Tuesday thoughts with Jason, where I kind of pretty much right now, I've really kind of just been dealing with like some biblical principles and different things like that. But I enjoy it. Just the feedback that I've gotten from it, from all kind of people, has just been great. That, I've been able to share something that people can either relate to, or it causes them to think and maybe even change some things in their lives, and so I'm really grateful for that opportunity, because I'm trying to be a light, to everyone around me, just to show the love of God, and I really love God. Like, it's not a fad. It's not a trend with me. I love God. And I'm just trying to show that love through every avenue that I have, through whatever platform God has graced me with. I just want to, I always say I want to die empty. I don't want to die with potential. I want to die left with any stone unturned. I want to leave here knowing that I've done and accomplished everything that God put me on earth to accomplish. So with that being said, I didn't really want to make this episode too long. Just wanted to share kind of an update of what's going on with me as I get ready for a tour and all these different things that are happening. So I pray that for those that want to get in it or trying to be successful at anything, I just pray that you're encouraged by this podcast to keep pushing, even if it hasn't happened yet. It's on the way. Just stay the course, stay consistent, keep your head down, keep your hands to the plow, and watch God bless the works of your hands. So with that being said, this is Jason. This has been another episode of the Jam Sessions, and we will see you soon.